Toto once said that it's a mark of an educated mind to entertain a thought without necessarily accepting it. So the Kenya Kwanza government should just entertain the thought that a time will come they will be forced to sit down with Baba and the Azimio Brigade. The Deputy President should entertain a thought. It is coming. I want to say this. When this government was formed, it took 6 months for Raila Amolo Odinga to start the demonstrations. The demonstration did not start immediately. And in those 6 months, it is the Kenyans who started asking, where is our Raila? Because the subsidies, children were going to school. The subsidies were removed. The subsidies that were helping the poor people. The other day you saw a 14-year-old kid committing suicide because he was sent away to go and collect school fees. Maybe in that kid's mind, he was going to a home to collect school fees where maybe they are sleeping hungry. He could not take it anymore. He took his life. The government had put those subsidies to help these poor families. You saw the TIFA the other day saying that about 8.5 million Kenyans are going to bed hungry. The government that was there had put something called Kazi Mtaani. This government came and it never recognized the Kazi Mtaani again. We had all over the country, the youths working. If you go right now to Kirinyaga, it is the highest hit by cases of suicide. People are taking their lives because the depression is real in this country. It is not Raila who started the demonstration. People asked, where is Raila? The taxes have gone up. This government has taken loans. If you go now, they are over 1 trillion. Not even a single project to show for it. You just see State House being renovated. I think 1 billion for maybe 3 people's vehicles, maybe 5 million tea in the State House. You see, we have a very heartless government that is not looking at the people they said they are going to look upon. And that's why you see, anytime Raila Odinga comes out, he is followed by very many people. And especially if you look at Raila Odinga's maandamano of late, they are being attended by women. Because these are the people who are carrying the burden of the children they cannot be able to feed, of the children who are at home because of school fees, and so many other things. So I want to correct my brother that Raila Amolo Odinga, it is not about the whistleblower or something. It is about the Kenyans, people who are suffering most, and the taxes that have gone up without this regime showing for it. Had they maybe told us this is what they are doing with the taxes they are taking, that is okay. From tomorrow, that will be fast. We are having the Kenya Power revising the tariffs. And I don't think if Kenyans can be able to use electricity anymore. I had a boda who dropped me here, who was telling me nowadays he used to have 100 shillings to have the tokens for a week. Nowadays he's doing it 300. So he was telling me, when you go to the show, try asking the government, are we going to afford a meal or we are going to afford the light for our children even to do the homework? The junior secondary school, I can tell you right now, and those teachers can confirm, there is no education that is going on at all. There are no teachers, there are no facilities, there is nothing. This government is just a government that is politicking day and night. If these people has this country at heart, what they should do, what will it gain for a man to have all this country, to be a president, to be a deputy, a majority, and we lose souls and people. We lose journalists being hit by canister. What will it gain for a man? Let the president and the Kenya Kwanza regime knows that there is a country called Kenya, and all of us will come and go and leave Kenya. Let's have a dialogue how these things are going to be addressed, and it will be okay. We will continue as a country. But this thing of saying that Raila maandamano, anytime Raila has had maandamano, it has been for the best interest of this country. Name it from 1992, when we had maandamano about multi-party. The media, the freedom we are enjoying today is because somebody somewhere stood, risked his life for those maandamano. If you look at the top leadership of this country, when the 1992 was happening, maandamano, Raila was fighting for the freedom of the media, the multi-party. The leadership of this country that time were against the people in this country. What I'm still saying is Joseph, this. Let me finish. Look, tell me one point at a time. Raila Odinga just came up with maandamano for no apparent reason. There is none. And it's the people who usually call for these maandamanos.
You have rejoined Kidi.